All right, the Comics Comic here. This is the official exit interview for Last Comic Standing 7 finalist Mike DeStefano. Mike, first your name and age and your hometown.
My name is Mike DeStefano. My age is 40-something, and my hometown is New York City, Bronx, to be specific.
And that's also your current city of residence.
Yeah, that's where I was brought up, and that's where I live now, and all that.
Tell me about the first time you ever did stand-up comedy.
The first time I ever did stand-up comedy was at a drug and alcohol rehabilitation center that I was in at the time, and I just told them I wanted to do comedy. Stand-up, I was in rehab, and I got up in front of a group of people. I got a big laugh from the drug addicts, and I thought I was great. I said, and I quit my job, which I didn't even have a job, but I quit.
I didn't have a job.
I quit robbing candy stores. But I stopped being a criminal. No, I just.
You went from misery to comedy.
Had you ever auditioned for Last Comic before?
I did audition like 5 years ago when they had the two, Bob and Tom, Mark and Tom, whatever their name, the other guys that did it, and I didn't even get past the first round. The first morning interview thing, whatever they call it.
Oh. What did you learn from that helped you out differently
Nothing.
this time?
I didn't learn nothing from that. I don't learn from industry people. I don't learn from bookers. I don't learn from agents. They don't teach us anything about our craft. In fact, when certain people don't like you, it's a compliment. It's like, oh, good. The guys who book that show don't like me. Perfect. That's excellent compliment.
So when this season, at what point did you think, hey, you might actually have a shot at this?
I thought that I could maybe win Last Comic Standing briefly, maybe once or twice throughout the process. I never expected to win. When I was in the top 5, I was just, that's enough. That was enough for me. I was thrilled to get that far in it. And not because I'm self-effacing or I don't think I'm good enough. I know the nature of my material isn't built for primetime network. So, but a few times I thought, hey, I might win, and people, you start listening to people say, Mike, you're going to probably win. You start thinking, oh, maybe I will. But then, when it ends, you realize, oh, this is what the show is.
How did you feel about the format changes they did this year?
Well, when I first went into audition, I spoke to them about any kind of gimmicky, goofy shit, and I wouldn't have done any of that. So when I signed up to do just stand-up performances, and then knowing that at the end America would vote on it, which is, I knew that I had no chance at that point to win. But
so you didn't miss the house or any of that stuff?
I never watched the show. I remember Dat Fan winning, and I never watched it after. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Did you have any experience with other kinds of contests? Comedy contests?
I never been in a contest before. No.
Okay. Are there? Tell me a few things that the viewers might not know about you, or
about me?
Yeah, and they wouldn't have learned from watching on TV.
I don't know. I think pretty much. I think people got to see what I'm about. Really, I'm a much kinder, nicer person than I think I was portrayed as. Maybe. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm a tough guy. I don't think I'm out to, people that are intimidated by me, they're pussies, and that's their fault. I don't like, oh, I should tone it down, my actions. It's just, be a man and stop being a little cunt. You know what I mean? Like, it's not my problem that people find me scary because I have tattoos. Fuck you. It's so stupid.
Have you found that people, whether they're just regular fans or other comedians or industry people, are already treating you differently now because of the show?
During the show and when you're really great, the people in the industry, a lot of them, like I say, all of them, but a lot of them, the ones that would be mad hearing this are the ones I'm talking about. Like, they're animals. They're not human, really, so they're greed machines, and they just want to attach to anything that might make them quick money. Managers and agents are supposed to help you develop and become, successful so they can enjoy the success with you and the money. But that don't work like that. Hollywood, it seems like they're just, looking to latch on to something where they can get some free extra money, So, I don't know if that answers your question. They're scumbags. I don't have no use for them.
Well, was there anything that happened off camera that was funny or memorable?
No, I mean, the show was essentially not too bad to do. I mean, I didn't, I would definitely recommend anyone to do it. That is inclined to do it. They would definitely benefit them. I mean.
What are you most looking forward to about the tour?
The tour, I'm not sure I'm looking forward to it all that much. I mean, but maybe the way I'm feeling right now, but I don't know. Once I get out there, I'll see how it is. If it's all like reality show fans, like fucking stupid people that sit home on their couches and enjoy voting, I'm gonna be really not having fun probably. There's gonna be a lot of, abusiveness that I'm gonna do. The audience.
Did you make any side bets with anybody about the show?
No. I didn't. I went to John again at one point, Tommy John again, who I thought was going to win. I went to him and said, "Hey, listen, why don't we make an agreement to split the dough in case one of us wins?" And he was like, "No," because he's such a cocky little fucker. And I mean, he was right not to, obviously, because I wasn't even in the top two. But no side,
okay.
None of that stuff. Yeah.
And finally, do you have any advice for any other comedian if there's another season?
If there's another season, just go up. Is it closed? I don't know. This is fucking retarded. Advice to people: just, I don't know, be yourself. I don't know.
If they're wanting, should I try out or not?
Should they do it? Yeah, definitely. I would say try it. What you're risking is getting your feelings hurt. You're risking being humiliated. And your ego, which is ridiculous. The ego is a nonsensical thing. It's not real, It's like this sense of importance. So, like I was fourth. I'm the fourth comic. So what do? Tell myself I'm the fourth best comic in America? I'm not the fourth best comic in America. I don't give a shit what number in America I am. I'm just doing my thing and enjoying myself. I don't think anybody's better than me or worse than me. I mean, there's comics that are better than me, but they weren't on the show. There's guys that I think are amazing that I want to be like, but they weren't on Last Comic Standing. They're doing theaters and touring and stuff, So the comics are great. Felipe is great. People are hating on him. I don't know. The guy, if it was rigged or fixed, it's not his fault. He's just enjoying it, and I love the guys on the show. They're all cool. They grew on me. I like them all. I'm good with it. And if I didn't, I would say I don't like them. But they're fine. They're going to have a good time on tour, hopefully. And
all right, Mike DeStefano, you've been debriefed.
All right.
Thanks.
I bet you I'm the only guy that's ever said "fuck you, America" on that show. That's what I'm proud of.
And now you've said it here. Thanks, Mike.